All right, good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to our Sunday, January 17th hangout. Let me just pause the music. I love this song. It's such a happy song. Makes me so happy. All right, I hope everyone is doing well this morning. It's nice to see some faces. Yay, Reiko, you made it. Woohoo! I'm so happy to see you on. Honestly, I don't have a ton of announcements today, so I think it's awesome because we'll have some time to like chat and strategize. The one thing that is, I was kind of excited, that sounds like a weird thing to say, but is that they are upping the BOD group or the Beachbody On Demand price. So it is going up for 3 and 6 month memberships. I was actually just trying to find it. Margot texted it to Max and I. So the 3 and 6 month memberships is going up. And then I think the 1 year is staying the same from what I saw, but that will be really good for us all trying to promote getting a challenge pack, right? Is because then the other ones will be significantly higher. Other than that, just a quick reminder that all of the calls have changed. So Mondays are busy because we have the National Wake Up Call, we have the Level Up Call, and we have the Uproar Call. So Mondays are quite full. Tuesdays is the Empower Squad call, and then we don't have anything again until Saturday workout, Sunday this. So you have much time to process all that is learned throughout the beginning of the week. So those are my announcements this morning. Clarissa, did you have anything else you wanted to add? Are you good?
I want to ask if you know how much is going to be the 3 months and the 6 months membership.
Yes, I do, because Margot texted it to us. But that's a matter of finding the message, right?
Because I keep telling the people that's $59 for 6 months, so I cannot say
it's
that.
It's basically
$20.
It's $20 more for the 6 month and $25 more for the 3 month.
Yeah, so 6 month was $69 and it's now going up to $91. And 3 month was $49 and it's now going up to $75.
Okay.
Okay. Canadian. US is different. So US was $59, it's $77, and for 6 month, and for 3 month US was $39 and it's going up to $60. So yeah. And if it's effective February 1st. So definitely.
One thing I did notice, Tamara,
Mm-hmm.
I did notice that it's only effective if you for new memberships.
Yeah, of course they're going to grandfather in other people. So when I actually canceled my BOD in December to upgrade to, because my BOD renewed in January, but now I have to pay more. So when my BOD renews next December, it's the higher rate, because if I had kept it, it would be the lower one, and I would have been grandfathered in. But now I have to pay. It's like $12 more or something.
I know, but we can buy a challenge pack before coaches couldn't. So I think it's actually better because then we get supplements for like challenge pack.
No, right? I understand that, but I'm just saying like they grandfather in the old rates, right? So I had someone yesterday message me saying, I'm not using it as much as I should be. So how do I cancel? And I told her how, and I said, just so you know, if you want to come back, you're going to pay more because you have the old rate. And she was like, oh, I'm like, yep.
So Tamara, I'm looking at doing that right now. My BOD is going to renew February 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess I go in anytime to cancel it now. And then I can buy a challenge pack. But now here's the thing for me is I don't need to unlock anything because I already bought 9 week, right?
Then I wouldn't do it.
Hey?
Then I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
I would have canceled
what
my
about
BOD.
Just for a bag of shake?
Pardon me?
Like, what if I just did like the BOD Shakeology challenge pack? So I get just a bag of shake.
You've already paid for the, oh, I see what you're saying. Because you already paid for the 9 week control freak. I would have canceled like then the BOD and then just did a 9 week control freak challenge pack.
Mary Jo, do you have the ropes for what's the name?
Yeah, she has those.
Okay.
She has them from Amazon too.
because that challenge pack is the same as BOD. what's the name of the MBF challenge
Yeah,
pack? Is the
I have
same
the bod
as
one.
bod. Okay.
Yeah,
What
I don't
about
know
the
if
running program, Mary Jo? You can run with me.
Oh yeah, sure.
But what
But you-
comes with the 30-day breakaway?
It comes
Medal.
a fanny pack. You get a running fanny pack. Good for
Oh.
hiking too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll think about that one.
Yeah, I just don't know if it financially makes
worth it.
sense.
Get back too, I think.
It would be
Again?
good, Mary Jo, if you could unlock already the new program with Shanti, the dancing program, because that's already included, right? So basically you save $45 to unlock.
I don't
But
think
yeah,
it's out
we don't know
February,
when
though.
it's coming. It's somewhere, sometime in the spring.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's okay.
I recommend people get whatever comes with the bands if they're needing to get something, because the bands break.
Yeah.
And so if you have a backup bands, those bands are great. I mean, my green one broke, so I ordered 30-day breakaway, and the bands came with it, and now I have a replacement for the green. And plus you can also, I've lent out my bands when people really want to start with 21-day fix, and the second week they use Pilates with bands. So I drove over to Sheena's, or Sheena drove over here, and she borrowed my bands. and plus the containers too. Whenever you get anything with extra containers, I've driven them, or people have come to pick them up all the time, because when they sign up, they want to start right away, and there's no way the shipment's coming. So I lend them my containers, I lend them my bands, then they give them, yeah. And then also for your product, get something in packets, like Energize in packets and stuff. And then you can also hand those out to brand new people for promo.
That's the thing with getting the challenge pack. If you can get the challenge pack with all like the sample packets and things like that, and the equipment, you write the whole thing off, right? So it's it makes sense to do it that way. You would just have to look at what you need, right? What do you need? Have any of you noticed that if you're getting shipments of the packets of Shakeology, they're sending the wrong ones? Have you been getting that? Clarissa and I've had it happen 3 times now, where it's like, I ordered the chocolate vanilla and the chocolate vanilla strawberry came. She ordered something, an entire box of chocolate came, packets. I was like, oh, so weird. So,
but I don't really care, because I need lots of Shakeology, because once I go to Brazil, I need to
I
fill
know
up
that.
my bag with lots of Shakeology supplies so I can have my Shakeology.
Shakeology, that's what her sister says. I need my Shakeology. I'm sure my kids are loving that I'm saying it that loud. At night. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for waking us up to Shakeology. All right. Other quick thing is the Mindful Mornings group is starting. So it's all set up. I have all of the posts done in the group, and we'll go live in there today. So if anyone wants to add anyone to it, it's just a Facebook group. And I've had many people, it's interesting because I've had many people reach out to me, be like, do I have to work out at 5:30 in the morning? And I'm like, no, you do not. The idea of a mindful morning is that it's mindful for you and what works for you, not necessarily following what works for me. And it's one of the things I talk about more in my stories now, is that I think sometimes people are intimidated by the fact that I do work out almost every day, and that I get up so freaking early in the morning that they're like, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. So then it almost turns them off, right? Of wanting to do it. So like, no, it's about having yourself a mindful morning. So yeah, that's ready to go if you are wanting to join or wanting to add anybody in there. And do you love my new coach hoodie that Angie got me?
Like that.
Because this color came back in stock.
That is, I ordered that too. I can't wait for it to arrive.
Yeah.
Which is, did I say this on the last call? I think I did, but that I changed my Shakeology shipment to three shirts and hydrate, and that's totally fine as far as not an auto ship, but my equivalent of what I'm supposed to order each month to stay at the level I'm at. You can switch it to the clothing, because that has PV too.
It has PV, but in order to be diamond, you need to carry 90 PV on HD.
On HD, yeah, that's the big thing.
So this wouldn't
The
count
HD.
as
Well,
it. Like
well,
it'll
that-
count
okay.
as volume, but because it's not on HD, it won't count. So you may have kind of.
Well, isn't that funny? Because I took a screenshot of that guy telling me that nothing would change, everything would be fine. So I've got a screenshot of it if I need
Okay.
to go back.
Yeah, hold on to that because it's not on HD. So it could come back to
Margot
bite you in
knows
the
how
ass.
to, Margot knows how to protect herself now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm not.
Cheers
not
to
putting
that,
up with-
Margot.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I get names, I get blood type, I ask everything about them. Excuse me, and what's your children's names and where do you live?
Yeah,
What kind of car do you drive? What's your license plate number?
exactly.
Well, so I just ordered that, I think in January. So really what I could do is at the very end of January, I could pop in and do a Shakeology order or something because I'm running low anyway and put that on HD then, do you think?
Yeah, you just need to know when your 5-week cycle was up and then,
Oh, right.
right?
Okay, well, I
Which-
might have screwed that up, but I went down to Emerald anyway, so
Yeah.
I don't know whether it matters
also
So
anymore.
Emerald is
Margot.
only 50. Emerald is only 50 on HD. Diamond
Okay.
is actually 100 on HD.
Yes.
But you can use your usually most people are
But-
fine just with Shakeology because they have enough Diamond people have enough customers that
Volume.
it helps. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that's what I
adds
was
up.
thinking, maybe even for me, possibly,
Mhm.
even, I don't know.
And Margot,
Anyway.
one more thing to have in mind, with the auto ship thing. There is probably another rule that Sarah mentioned back in the day. I just have in my mind, You hit Success Club 10. So maybe your free customers from Beachbody would be affected too because you're not on auto ship. So just have that in mind. Maybe you go read the FAQ because you don't want to mess up with your free customers. I remember my free customer, month 3 was like $248 that I got. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. So you don't want to mess up with your free customers.
Okay, so then I should then call Beachbody today or tomorrow. And what am I asking them? Just that I took myself off of my auto ship. I postponed it for 1 month. And instead I ordered 3 shirts and Hydrate. So how has that affected my what? What is it called?
Your Success Club qualification for your free customer leads.
Okay, Success Club qualification for free customer leads.
Yeah.
Yeah, because back in March, when we first hit quarantine, we were not getting 1 to 3 a month. We were getting like 20, 15 a week. It was freaking insane. You don't want to mess up with that. You don't want to mess up with that.
But would it be, if I did mess it up for just 1 month, can I come back on?
Oh yeah, you would earn it the next time as long as you're back on. It would just affect your.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
No worries.
You're very
Well, then
welcome.
that's good. I'm glad I said that out loud because I asked the guy. I took a screenshot of the conversation.
Yeah, it's interesting that he said that. I find it really interesting. So.
Yeah, I've got
I just put the link to the Mindful Mornings Facebook group in the chat and I will put it in the email as well, but it's in the chat there if anyone wants to join it. Okay. Yeah, just double check. There are some, and one of the cool things about our coach office is that everything is there in FAQ. Like you could search it easily and it would come up with the answer. So if you want to join the Mindful Morning groups, please ask to join. Okay, I will not remember to add people. I'm going to tell you that right now. I will add you if you're there though. So just ask to join. All right, anybody else? Questions?
So with that link that Christina put in the squad for like the open gym thing, is that basically like getting customers in there, like, and giving them like a sample workout to try and stuff,
So,
like that kind of thing?
Yeah, so my understanding is that link actually started the end of December. And
Okay.
it's Angie Belmare who started it with her coach only virtual fit gym. So she has it open all the time. And I think what happened is when she kind of merged with the Slay Squad with the other leaders and switched to the Mondays, she offered that to everyone there, that they could use it as a place to, you know, like our Saturday mornings, like the 5:30 a.m. mornings, it's open all the time. So she obviously created a new Zoom account that is linked to a different email address that she pays for, and then anyone can just hop in at any time. So I know yesterday when we were on the workout, a few people mentioned that like Marlene and Sarah had worked out earlier in that like fit gym room, and we're showcasing how there was like 25 people working out, but they didn't know the 25 people. They were just like people from anyone in the Slay Squad downline, right? So it can be like Holly Hillier's coaches, it could be like Brittany Leggett's coaches, it could be Angie's coaches, it could be, you know, anyone who has access to that, to the Slay Squad link could hop in there at any time. You can use it. I know on the Monday call, we talked about possibly changing one workout a month to a Saturday at, we said 7, right? I think it was 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that we could encourage people from East Coast, West Coast, UK, wherever you are.
Russia.
Yeah, I see Russia on the call right now. I can't even imagine what time it is for you, Alina. So we could invite people to that once a month. And the idea would be that you would invite 2 people, a minimum of 2 people, but those people would not be the same people every month, right? Like they're not going to be the same 2 people that are just showing up for a free workout. It's 2 people you're talking to, and then hopefully you transition them into a client, and then because they want to join, and then the next month it would be 2 new people that you would bring. Right. So we did talk about that. I think we'll talk about it more tomorrow on the Level Up call, and just like picking, are we doing first of the month? Are we doing the last weekend of the month? Are we committing to 7 a.m.? Because I would create a new Zoom link just for that call. So we could use that one for the one where we're actually bringing people, and you would provide them with a free sample workout. The other idea with that one was that we would all do the same workout. Yes. So that everyone was kind of feeding off of each other, doing that same workout. No one would be leading it, because technically we're not allowed to do that. Like that could come back and haunt us if we're actually leading it. If you aren't a fitness instructor and don't carry insurance and are then leading a workout for other people, it could come back and bite you in the butt. But they could have access to that workout link, and then everyone would be working out doing the same workout. So that was my understanding of what that Zoom link is, of this, what we were thinking of for customers, and then what that Angie's Zoom link is. I hope that helped, Ashley. I hope that made sense.
Yeah, it did. Thank you. I just wanted to reassure, so that way if I start talking about it, I know how I'm going to talk about it without confusing people. So
well, and you can definitely invite people into that if they're working out. There's nothing saying that you have to be a coach or a client or whatever. You could say, let's work out at this time. There might be other people. It's just that it wouldn't be an organized one where everyone's showing up doing the same workout in that link, because people are going to be showing up at all different times, doing all different programs. Right. So you might hop in there and there's 3 people, and by the time you're finished, there's 35 people, and everyone's doing a different workout because everyone's doing a different program. So you could definitely have someone come and experience that with you. It just would be different than the organized, okay, the last Saturday of the month, we're all going to do, I don't know, Transform 20 sample workout, and because it's 20 minutes and at this time, right? And that's when you invite 2 clients, 2 customers.
Yeah, it'd probably be better to like have everyone do like one workout that month then, instead of so it's not so okay. I get it.
And then what some people were saying, which I mean wouldn't have even crossed my mind, because I watch what people are doing, but I don't get distracted by what people are doing. I'm doing my own workout. But they were saying that, you know, a newer client or a newer coach is getting distracted by watching what everyone else is doing. So if we're all doing the same workout at the same time, they wouldn't get distracted. They would feed off the energy of that workout.
Yeah, and I think for speaking for,
Right?
it's really cool to see other people that are doing the exact same thing you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's power in that somehow, right?
For
And
sure.
it's not necessarily a comparison thing. It's just like, oh, okay, like we're all human. None of us are doing it 100% perfect.
Yeah.
But it's cool when everybody is doing the same thing, because I don't know, there's camaraderie in that, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. And I noticed that too in the fall, because I had, like, when I was doing 80 Day Obsession, I had Kelly, who is Marlene's coach, my friend Kelly, myself, Ashley, when she would hop on, there were like 4 or 5 of us that were doing 80 Day at the time. Even though we were on different days, you could tell that that's what we were doing, right? It wasn't like we announced it or anything like that, but you could tell that that's what we were doing. And it felt really cool to have so many of us doing the same workout program at the same time. So totally get that.
I had a thought. It'd be interesting when we get our sample workout for our next program is to do a really big sample workout group where we all.
You know what the sample workout for the
Max,
next program
it's
is going to
dance,
be?
Max.
I know.
What are you saying? What are you talking about, Max?
I'm saying that knowing what it is, I might be sick, but
Max, it's not a moila.
or
I have to wait for the next one.
We will
Yeah,
start
Moila.
it in July.
Yeah, we'll start this
I
one.
can keep my camera off. I'll keep my camera off.
Yes.
But anyway, I thought that might be that would be a great time to invite everybody that might be interested.
Yeah, when
we all do it together.
For sure. So what we could do is like look for the release date of the sample workout, and then schedule, okay, this Saturday at, we would have, and I think 7, it has to be 7 so that people on the East Coast can pop on. And it would even, like, I don't know what 7 a.m. time is for Olena, but like I know this time is really late for her. So
6 p.m. 6 p.m. It's 11-hour difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 11 hours ahead.
Yeah, so then it would be at least reasonable as opposed to doing it at 8 p.m. on a Saturday, right? It's a little more doable.
Or we do it an East Coast and a West Coast time.
Yeah. But I don't want to be up for 9 a.m. East Coast on a Saturday. No.
No, I think 7 everyone can compromise.
Yeah, because that's 10.
Cold.
It's still before lunch, right? So anyway, I think that would be really cool. And then we can actually,
I like your idea, Max.
We could plan, like, even do an event and invite people to it, and right?
Yeah.
And then we'll definitely do that for our Moilas.
Oh,
no, especially our Zumba participants. They're gonna love the dance program with Hot Shanti.
Hot Shanti. Yeah. He is hot.
And his funky hair.
Yeah, what's with the hair?
I know, I said the same. I was like, what do it looked like the headband had squished his hair in.
He can do it. It's Shanti. He can do whatever he wants.
Do whatever he wants. We can all do whatever we want. It was just very different than what I was used to seeing on Mr. Shanti. So yeah, I like that. I really like that idea, Max. That's a good one.
Thanks.
I'll look for that release date.
Right. I might be away.
I have a question with like joining the Zoom workout, because I think only one person, like the person who is hosting the workout, can share the screen, right?
Yes.
So what do you do technically? Do you have like 2 devices, one Zoom, then the other workout, or?
I don't share the screen on the workout. I would give them their own link. The reason I wouldn't share it, I wouldn't share it, Renata, is I have no way to hardwire into my modem.
No, but I mean, like, okay, so you're working out, you have your workout on, and then you're hopping on Zoom. How do you do it on one device?
Oh, I don't.
You need 2 devices.
No, I do if I'm away. I just split my screen on my computer, and I have my workout smaller, and then I have the Zoom link on the side. So I have 2 screens going on one when I'm, like, if I'm in Vancouver, that's what, I would do. Or if we're away, I would have 2 going. at one time. But when I'm in the garage working out, I use my Apple TV on my TV for my workout and then have my Zoom going on the laptop.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other?
When is there going to be, so right now, Beachbody is in UK, France. Is it coming to Mexico at all?
I don't know. I know that when we were at Summit the last time, they talked about how it was within 5 years. No, 5 years was Australia, New Zealand.
Okay, I have the dates because I remember because I wanted to go to Brazil. So it was like this. Renata was talking, right?
Mhm.
So within the next 2 years, they said New Zealand and Australia. Within the next 5 years, that 2 years ago was Europe. And then I think within the next 10 years, that date was like the whole world, basically.
Okay.
Except for Russia.
No, it's going. It's going.
Russia and United States don't get along, so they're not going to ever launch it here.
But if it's a money-making thing, they might, right? The government's going to make money off of it because people are making paying taxes. So.
Olina, do you have Herbalife there?
Yeah, we have Herbalife, yeah.
We're going to have Beachbody.
Yeah. If you have Herbalife, you'll have Beachbody.
Okay, no problem. Okay, that's cool.
My thought was when they did the whole like world and showed it launching is there's going to have to be some sort of financial consideration because $160 challenge pack in Mexican pesos is like a month's worth of living, right? So
you can buy a house.
That sort of factor is going to have to be added into the pricing for them to even be able to afford it based on their currency and the value of it, right? So, and I think that's the challenge. That would be a challenge in Brazil as well.
Russia, the same.
Yeah. So they have to look at how they can affordably get it into those countries so that people can actually access it.
I got a question about pricing.
Well, you muted yourself, Rico. Sorry.
We as coaches are like, okay, this is a really good program. I can afford it. But there's other people, they're not ready, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
They're not used to working out. They have to like look at over their budget. So like, what can I say?
I think when someone has a price objection, there's a couple of things going on. So the first one is they don't really understand the value of what they're getting.
Yeah, they don't understand. Like,
yeah, so then that's when I would invite them to get a 14-day free trial to try some of the workouts. I would invite them to a Saturday workout. So, and I acknowledge with them, like I always acknowledge, I know it's weird to kind of jump into the unknown. I let them know we have a 30-day money back guarantee. Right. And then I might even do like a quick video call with them where I can show them like the platform and how easy it is to access it and what program. So it really is when someone has that price of, because I would say the majority of people can afford it. It's that they don't understand what it is, right? They don't understand the full value of what they're getting. They don't understand that it comes with the nutrition, it comes with the fitness, that it comes with the support. And when they wrap their head around that, they're like, oh, really? That's all? And I'm like, yeah, that's all. So it's more educating them on what they are signing up for. That would be my number one thing. And then the other thing is you could always get them, like what Clarissa's been doing, is like get them to try out a 3-month membership. You know, then their commitment level is low. They can still access the nutrition. They just wouldn't have access to, like, it wouldn't come with any equipment and it wouldn't come with access.
Can I give them like a sample, like the Shakeology, for example, too?
You can, yeah, for sure. I carry samples for that reason. Yeah. So. Anyone else have thoughts on that?
Oh, and I've been doing like Margot said, just the nutrition, because now the nutrition you don't have to unlock for $200. So I said, first month is free, work on your nutrition first, because Ilana, the lady from To Be Mindset, she said sometimes people are not ready for the workout. So we need to change the mindset, work on the nutrition. And then even if they have a lot of weight to lose, It's not even recommended that you start with the exercises. So start with that. Even Margot shared like another team call that we had, that her ladies started, 2 ladies, they did since July and they dropped a bunch of weight. So then probably now they're going to be ready to be lighter and start adding a little workout here and there. But like this has to go and the nutrition has to be under control. So I'm going that route too. And then it's only like $19.95 USD a month 2 counts.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have access to any workouts that way.
Oh, no. The workouts it wouldn't be the first priority, would be this nutrition.
Yeah.
It is funny though. I know that like I really liked that open gym image, and I was just thinking that would, if we're allowed to use it to put on, to post and promote, and just use it because it's a really cute image. And I like the 24 or the open gym or whatever it said, I can't remember. Just to promote doing this from home, that it's a home workout, we all work out together, blah blah blah. But because it's funny how when people who want to lose weight, they think about the fact that they need to lose weight, they need to go to the gym. That's automatically what they think. They do not think food at all. They think go to the gym. So the hook to get people interested in doing something is a gym image of some kind, I think. But then when you talk to them about, as you guys all do, about what their goals are, what they want to do, then you have to be the spokesperson for the food, because they don't think about it. People just automatically assume they'll go to the gym and 25 pounds will fall off in 3 days. So, another quick thing, I don't know whether you guys saw this, but I was watching Carl's call on, for us Canadian coaches or whatever, on one of the Canadian Facebook groups. And apparently he said that February is going to be Family Health Month. So they're going to do, Beachbody's going to do some sort of a promotion on family health. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know, I'm just trying to create something in my noggin, but a lot of times I try and create something and then it goes past and I haven't done anything. But I know I have a ton of prizes, so I don't know where everybody lives here, but I used to organize a show called the Here for Kids Expo, and I've got beach balls and all sorts of different little goofy toys and games and stuff like that. So I was going to maybe somehow, and I said I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, do some sort of a family fit challenge or boot camp or whatever. I do want people to get the challenge pack, but everybody in the family does a workout. And maybe if you show me that your child between the age of 0 and 10 did 4 workouts, like 1 each week for the month of February or something, they get a prize. I'm going to maybe do some photos with me and TJ and maybe me and Andy. I don't know, maybe doing a plank. Or, I don't know. I haven't really wrapped my head around it, but apparently that's what Beachbody's doing, is some sort of that's what he said, a family health month for February.
That's awesome.
Stanley has to be part of it too, Margot. We want Stanley the bear.
Oh yeah, Stanley. Yeah, well, he's part of the family. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
He's not paying any attention to the nutrition though. He likes the workouts, but he doesn't even care. No portion control, nothing.
So for those of you that don't know, Stanley is Margot's dog. Yes, her mascot, her cheerleader, right?
Your gym partner.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, should we do a picture while I'm thinking about it? All right, I see some people hopping off. Smile. There has to be one good one in there, so. Who else? Questions? Thoughts?
Yeah, I had sorry, one more thing. That Holly video was really good. At least it was for me. I don't know whether any of you have watched it, but I'm sure you have. But the reverse engineering.
Margot, that call was the best in my 6 years of coaching. She makes
Yeah.
everything so freaking simple. She speaks slowly.
And it's just
Amazing.
reverse engineering. Like, she's very analytical to it. I mean, there's community to it too. And some people build based on community, which is kind of what I was doing. But you do have to have, if you want to go somewhere with this, you do have to have a direction. Like, you do have to have a
vision.
thing. Yeah. And the
A
reverse
vision.
engineering, I am completely got.
Which
Mhm.
video
So-
was it, Margot?
It's in Tamara, or somebody put it in the
I
chat,
shared. I
or
shared.
Clarissa did.
Because
It's
it's my
all-
favorite.
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes long or whatever, but I
One of
got
the-
so much out of it.
One of the things I wanted to just quickly share about the WhatsApp chat, if you don't use it a lot, is Margot asked yesterday for the PDF that they were referencing. And so all I did is when I went into the chat, you go into the freshman free to be, and if you click on the top there, you'll see that you can go to media, links, and docs. All right, so if you go to media, links, and docs, the top one is media, so it's that's the first one that will show up. But you can also find links on the next one, and the docs are all the PDFs that have been shared. And it's all the way back to when I first created this group. So if you're struggling to find something, have a look. Like, every picture that was shared since I started, I think the group is a year old, is there. Every link that we've shared is there, and every, so it was easy to find once I was in there. The one that Margot was asking for, it was easy to find the PDF because I knew exactly what I was looking for. And it was that particular one was under docs. But the ones like that Holly Hillier ones that Clarissa shared are right there. So you don't
So
have
I'm
to go scrolling through the message.
I'm under docs, but mine are all white. So you have to click on each one and look at it, right? To see, because mine
The
are all
docs
white.
would all show up white because that's just what they're doing. But I knew what it was called, the thing. So I knew it was the, I think it's a Fit Club 2020. I knew that it was that PDF, right? So mine happened to be black on mine. So that's the one I knew I was looking for. Whereas like the links, for most of them, it shows like the video.
That one then.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yes, I remember that. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
You
sharing
know-
again.
You know,
They don't
Tamara,
need to
that
share
there you
again.
go.
I just told them how to find it.
I know, but just in case.
Oh, I mean, you are enabling and I'm empowering. Yes, you teach them how to find the stuff, not resend it.
Okay, everybody, this is good cop, bad cop. So just so you know, these are our leaders, and they're
I'm
doing
the
good cop, bad cop.
No,
I
it's
know
because you
you're
and
the good
Max
cop.
haven't
I know
fought yet
she's the
today.
bad cop.
It's because you and
Mira,
Max
do
weren't
you-
fighting today.
you know that regarding WhatsApp, they're leaking information. Did you know
What?
about that?
Oh. What information are they going to get from my WhatsApp? There's no credit card information. There's no like there's leaking information on everything. Facebook, on like it's everywhere, right? And Facebook actually owns WhatsApp. So I'm not sharing my address and my personal information in there, so I don't really know what I don't think I'm that important that someone wants my.
Okay, so you're just gonna keep it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the best way to connect. What else would I go to? Messenger?
And you have to change everything, right?
Facebook, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna share don't share credit card information, don't share home addresses in a WhatsApp chat, passwords, right? Like things like that. So
Yeah, I don't do that either. So okay.
I think what we're using it for, it's totally safe, right? And Margot, I'm blaming the good cop, bad cop on you because you and Max didn't have your daily Sunday fight. Max's face.
What? So just so you guys know, cheeky Tamara, cheeky. Max and I had a very productive, and Mary Jo, as long as she could stay on, but Sarah was on and Crystal was on. And we did sort of a workshop, but we actually worked. And because I need like an hour where I have to focus in because I get so I'm like well, definitely like squirrel. So every time something new comes on, I'm trying to watch that and do this and watch this and watch that. And then I'm busy doing busy work and not actual
Move
work
business forward.
to
Yeah.
do with moving this business forward. So so we had a great call, and Max and I were very productive, and we got along perfectly.
Awesome.
And Margot, tell
Yeah.
Tamara what I taught you how to do yesterday.
She taught me, we went step by step to do the Google Doc form thing. So I created one. I just can't seem to
awesome.
email it to her, but
I didn't get it. Yeah, I showed her how to
No.
use Google Forms and how
That's
easy it was.
awesome.
and we went through step by step, and I actually created it because it's
Okay,
one
she
thing to
copied
show.
mine, but
I
Yeah.
did copy hers exactly, but that's
fine.
okay because that's who I am. I don't
That's
mind
fine.
telling people I copy people.
as Tamara says, that's a compliment.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah. 100%.
Exactly.
I for all of my Google Forms, if people want them, I've always just copied them and like made a copy and sent it to them and like given them ownership of the form. And then I remove myself from it totally so that it's not there. And then you can just adjust it how you want to, right? Like make your own banner and pick a color and change a question and things like that. So.
We were saying too, though, from that Holly call, so everybody listen to Holly's call, is keeping it simple too for new like coaches. So we've all been in this for a while, and we're all trying to ingest all of this training, which is wonderful, but brand new people, it could be overwhelming. So if you just say 5 1 month, 5 reverse engineer, they're emerald in the first month, they're diamond by the third month, they will not get paid a heck of a lot of money by then, but by the time you get to 2-star, so it's a very, very rigid but logical training. So I got a lot of value.
Yeah, I need to. It's one I want to go through again and actually like take notes, because a lot of my trainings that I do, I just am listening to, doing other things. So that's one I have written down that I want to actually take notes on it.
You see, Margot, it's what I told you, but in different words. I told you that's where you see the money is 2-star.
I took notes on like the goal, and it was really uplifting for me, and I felt very like ready to start the new year. And then I'm like taking notes on a lot of things.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm excited for when they launch the digital tracker and I can say, hey, show me your tracker. Ha ha. And everyone just kind of panicked inside, right? You know I'm not like that. It's all
So
about
there's
growth.
3 calls on Monday. There's a national level up. And what was the other?
The
one?
Uproar one has moved to Monday.
Uproar.
So it's now called the
Okay.
Slay Squad.
Okay, Slay Squad.
Yeah.
And the level up is at 4 p.m.
Level Up is at 4 and Slay Squad's at 5.
Okay.
Pacific
You know who's
Standard
gonna be hosting tomorrow? Is that Christina?
It is. I saw it.
And the national is at 8 a.m.
Nationals
Yes.
8 a.m.
Okay.
I did see who was.
Thank you.
Squad. It is Sarah McKee. No idea who that is.
No idea.
So that's who it is.
And she's in the Empower Squad?
No. Why would this be?
I'm not asking Team Uproar Slay Squad. I'm
Oh.
asking.
Oh no, a Level Up call is always Sarah and Christina.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because
So
it's
they
their
can-
downlines and they, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's always them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know.
So sorry, I misunderstood. Anybody else have anything else that you'd like us to go over? Questions?
I have a comment and then a question.
Okay.
I don't know who did this, but I did the vision board call that Angie had at the beginning of the year. And it took me like a week to finish the vision board because I realized I didn't have clarity. But once I did it and I put it on my phone, honestly, the emotional like connection to it is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It feels so good every time I look at my phone to just see what I want in life, like
Yeah.
how how it
I
ends.
know, Cindy, I have the same, and I kind of didn't believe it for the longest time.
Yeah.
And 4 years in, we had a diamond retreat with Christina. She rented a place for us, and she was like, so Sarah, Marlene, everyone came, and we had one of the schedules was actually to make the dream board, but like with paper.
Mhm.
And then I decided to do one on my phone. Oh my goodness, it was so powerful, and so many items was checked, and it's like, I love it. So I did one for this year too. I think after you shared that you did, I was like, okay, time to get my stuff together here.
Yeah, but you actually finished yours before me because it took me a while.
But
yeah,
I got to do because of you.
Yeah. And then, oh yeah, I have a question. What do you use to track like your follow-ups?
Yeah. Well, so
I do paper and pen, Cindy.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's easier. And if anyone that I'm inviting right now even say, oh, can I hear more about it? I write their name right away on a notebook, because otherwise my message get buried, because I invite a lot. So like yesterday I went through K on my Facebook, letter K. So it goes, so I need to track it to remember who said, oh, I would like to see what is like this new program all about. So I write it down right away, otherwise it gets buried.
Yeah. Okay.
I think in the beginning, tracking with paper and pen is really the best way to do it. I don't really know that there's any other way. So I use Google Streak, but it's not, you now have to pay for it. It's not free like it used to be. So it's not something I would ever recommend paying for. Mine was already set up and already using and for everything. So
is it free? Is it, you have to pay for it for every level or just at a certain point tomorrow?
no, it's when you have like, so I have 2 emails that I use that I use for that I've put in Google Streak, and like because there's so many contacts in them, I can't add any more on the one because it's free. So it would depend. I don't know what the number was, and it's only like you can send 50 emails a day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. My
That's
other
all
one
I
I paid for, and so that's the one that I just switched to use instead.
I find now with having Coach Office, like thinking of mailing everyone through Coach Office seems to be how I'm using it instead of Google Streak, because I was finding people weren't getting my emails anyway through Google Streak.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's for existing clients, not for potential new ones. So
yeah,
that's different.
exactly.
Sorry,
So I would
never
try.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz, I
mind.
have no idea how you would contact someone that you don't have an address for. No idea. Because she's obviously turned off the contact my coach. So it's happened to me in the past, and you can't, like, unless you want to go through every single person that has that name on Facebook. And they might have a different Facebook name, right? So if there's no information on them, yeah, I don't know how you find them, unfortunately. Yeah.
I have to hope they
Which
find
sucks. It sucks because you are there to help and they've chosen not to, and then we'll likely be like, oh, I didn't have any support on my journey. And you're like, well, you didn't share your information. So, right? You remember the lady I said to you guys, I don't know if it was last call, where she sent it in a Google form that she wanted me to check in with her every day to see if she did her elliptical.
Yes,
She unsubscribed from all my emails. And I was like,
oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me? You want to do this? You've said that you only ever show up until February 2nd, which is her birthday. And then you stop and you unsubscribe from the things that, and I just like shook my head like, really? Okay. So stay on your pattern then, right?
Have a good life.
Yeah. She was a free customer, so it's not like I invested, but I'm so glad I didn't commit to anything more than, right?
I have a little tip, I think, for anybody, because I haven't been doing it, but now that I am, for one, it's a time saver. But when you're talking to somebody, like I spend a lot of time talking to people on Facebook Messenger, I guess, you know, the messaging thing. And I start with, hey, how are you doing? Or something. Maybe it's somebody I've been talking to for a while. And when they reply and you know that they're there, then you do a voice message, not a typing message.
Yeah.
And that's made a huge difference. And even with your beautiful little voice, Clarissa, I can see people when you will say, hey, and you're so excited, and that excitement that, hey, you know, we're doing a new February 1st, we're doing a family fit club, and would you like to join or at least hear about it? And it's going to be super fun. I'm going to do it with my kids, even though they're 26 and 23 and blah, and you sort of blah, 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 but your excitement on a voice message as opposed to typing it out. And it's way faster, way faster.
I was going to say, you save time. It's so amazing.
Yeah. So
She does
highly
that
recommend
all the
that.
time.
Sorry?
Love it, Margot. Love
Clarissa
it.
does that to me all the time. Every time I'm home, Clarissa is just, Olina! And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to watch it. I have to do this. I have to do this right now. She does it to me all the time.
Yes. So it gets to Russia faster.
Yeah, I'm curious when you're going to get the mail I sent you. They said it would take 3 months.
Wow.
I was like, what? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully you get it. Margot, you got me thinking about this whole family fit thing. Why don't we do like a Facebook group and just get a bunch of people in there?
Yeah.
And we can offer prizes and.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm all over that. I'm an event organizer.
Yeah.
And this time, 2 years ago, I did the Here for Kids Expo and Pet Fair. So I have a ton of contacts with little kids, and maybe we could do families with kids from age, 2 to 10, and then families with kids from age 11 to 20, and do, like, I was even thinking $15 gift cards to Freshie or somewhere where, they're going to a healthy place, not Starbucks maybe, but somewhere healthier. Tamara, you always come up with good ideas for that.
So, and February 1st is a Monday, so it's a perfect day. We can kick it off February 1st and just run it for the month of February. I don't want 3 different groups though. I could have like 3 different announcements in the group, or 2 different announcements. One's for family under, with kids under 10, and one's for families.
Oh yeah,
no, over 10.
Not, no, one group, but I'm saying that the prizes, because a kid who's 20 or 18 is not going to want a beach ball.
Yeah. So what I could do is set up a Facebook group though, with 2 announcements on it, where people log their workouts under the announcements based on which category they fall in. If their kids are over 10, if their kids are under 10, right? And so then that would be the way of tracking, because I'm not like, I don't want to go through the group after. You just literally log your workouts under one of those 2 announcements, and right? And then we can move forward that way. We can share, like, I can put the PDF file of the free workouts. I can put the Vimeo link to the kids workouts, right? So that
do we not want these people though to get a challenge pack? Then they'll have VOD.
I think it should be a focus on a free one, to be honest.
For a whole month?
Why not?
That's a waste.
But I'm not going to be posting in it regularly. Okay. Am I?
No, no.
Like, maybe we do until Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well, it is Family Day in February. There is something called Family Day here in BC, February the 9th or 10th or something like that. It's around Valentine's Day. So maybe we do it from February 1 until Family Day, and then we celebrate the people who have graduated. All of them. We celebrate everybody, really. Yeah. But and I wasn't even. I mean, they could post a workout, or I was thinking they could post a sweaty selfie with their mom. Yeah. Arm in arm, and they did it, and whatever workout that, I think for kids, 10 rounds would be fun for them to do. So fun, punching and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So it was just, something, but I don't know whether I'd want to do it free for that long, because maybe we do it free for the first 2 weeks of February until Family Day. And then we go up and talk to those parents and say, okay, how about, you know, you join our fit club? And we
Well,
keep your
the
kids
only reason I
healthy.
was thinking of free is because I think a lot of people don't understand that. So like Reiko's point, right? The value that the whole family can use it. The whole
Yeah, I know.
family can access different workouts within it. And so it would be a great, like, let's have a family challenge to get people to understand how they would have access
Yeah.
to all of these things.
And we have some great kid recipes too. I know there's in 21 Day Fix, there's a really nice PDF of friendly food or healthy food for kids, as you well know.
Yeah.
So that's another thing we can put in there. And yeah, no, I think it would be a great way to really expand our audience, and maybe their families would ask other families to join.
Mm-hmm.
We're all stuck in our houses still.
Yeah. I think it's a great idea. And then you would definitely build some trust and people understanding that it's not just for them, like that the husband can use it and the kids can use it, and right?
The dogs can use it.
By the end of the day, my Beachbody, I have logged so many workouts. It's insane, you guys. I'm a machine. You should see how many notifications I get of, you have 5 new workouts. I'm like, really? I only worked out once. So it's all good. Everyone can use it. Cool. Okay. Well, I'll look into that. So we are at 10 o'clock. Anyone else have anything real quick before we sign off here?
Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Yes.
Enjoy your day, everybody. Much
And
love.
good night to me.
Yes,
Guys,
good
have a
night.
great day.
Good night,
Olena.
Olena.
Thanks for coming, Alina.
Thank you for coming, Alina.
No, thank you for inviting me, guys. You are awesome.
So happy to
Alina
have
was
you.
my boss on the ship. I met her on Princess Cruises. By the if you guys don't know, that's how we met.
Oh.
She was my boss too.
I know.
And you now you are my boss.
No, we are your mentor.
Yeah, no boss. Okay,
You're
much
your
love.
own boss.
Have a great week, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye, Michelle.
Bye.